Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Sam and I'm talking to you about Tapforms 5. I regularly post on the forum with replies and help for folk, and today I'm doing a video as a follow-up to one of those topics that I helped somebody with. In my previous video we created a form for forum regulars so that we could create a photo sheet custom layer and then print that using Tapforms' built-in label system. In this video we're going to extend on that and leverage that with another forum post, which is creating a filter on the photo field. So we'll create an empty one and we'll fill in, let's go back to our default layout, and we'll put zippity doodah in as the name, and we can see that he doesn't have an image. So now if we wanted to filter, we have the option of actually just name, because photo isn't actually a searchable field. So the only option we have here is to search on the name field, but in this particular case, and that was a poor search, in this particular case, Zippity wants to search for a solution for when the photo field name cover is empty. Now, my suggestion for this is to create a brand new script field, and you search based on the script field. So what we're going to do is create a brand new script field, and this script field, what it's going to do is have the length or the number of images that are in that field. And what that will let us do is then Tapforms will enable us to do a search on that field. So to do this, let's go into our form. We've got our field listing here, and we're going to add a brand new field. It's going to be a script field, and we'll scroll down to script. And we're going to call it empty image field in my example. Scroll down and we'll hit edit script. Tapforms is going to give us some placeholder here. And we're not going to actually need the return hello world and whatnot. So we'll just delete that. We do need our photo field, so we'll double click on that. And we'll indent that nicely. And what actually Tapforms does is, for many field types in the scripting engine, you'll get back a raw value. So if you look for a text field, you'll get the text that is in the field. Some fields are special, and photos is one of those, because photos is actually an array of images. You can actually have a number of different images. So when we're looking for a field that is empty, what we're actually doing is looking to return the photo length. And if we run this in our editor here, we'll see that we have a length of 1. Because we're on Brendan's entry, and Brendan has 1 image attached. When we save this, we can go over to zippity doodah, and let's open up the script again, and we'll hit run. And now when we run it, we get 0 as a result, right? So we didn't tick 2 things that I suggested. The first is we want to make this a number, and that tells Tapform to treat this like a number, which changes how it treats the search. And we also want to tick update records when saving. Update records when saving basically says, take this script that we've just written and apply it to all of the records. Otherwise, if you don't tick this and hit save, the script won't run and populate the field value until a form is edited, and in particular until that image field is edited. So for this case, we've already got some data in the system that we want to search on. So we need to tick update records when saving, and we'll hit save. We've only got a few records in the database, so it's nice and quick, and we put our script there, so let's move that to be in the right place. And now we see the records that have an image have a 1 in them, and the one record that doesn't has a 0. So now we can go back into our safe search, and we have this empty image field is 0 as an option. And when we hit save, we can see that now we're only returning the forum regulars record. So forum regulars is the name of our form that has 0 as a value. Now zippity doodah has a placeholder, so what we'll do is we'll drag that over. Now we see that this is updated, but our search hasn't changed. That's mostly because Tapforms doesn't fully refresh everything. Otherwise, that would be really annoying. But when we go back into the search and reload it, we can see that Zippity-Zoodar is now absent. And if we go back in and we delete that image, yes, please. Why did that not? We found a bug. We'll hit refresh. When we go back in, we can see that it is now empty and fully up to date. Looks like maybe we found a bug. So let's try this again. I like bugs. Brendan, if you're watching, I may have found a bug in your software. Okay, so we edit it, we hit it, we hit the value here is updated to be 1. Sometimes this view doesn't always update. Handy dandy refresh button at the bottom there. We edit the image, we delete it, and it is not responding to delete. That handy dandy refresh button though, I bet if we press it, it changes back to 0. So we found a bug, found a feature, but that is how I would implement an empty image field search in Tapforms 5. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more videos.